we doing today? I am excellent. Alright, decided to get back with some Zomboid, continue where we left off. Well, I was going to yesterday, but wasn't really feeling great and I had a lot of other stuff that needed doing, so it didn't really happen. But, because I wasn't feeling well, I ended up playing a lot, both yesterday and in the evenings on Saturday and Sunday when I was home from work. It was too late to stream. So about 2 weeks of in-game time has passed from where we left off. And of course, where we left off, we've made a little bit of from where we left off, we've made a little bit of progress. I decided to take the first 4 days, I believe it was 4 days after we left off on stream. Just use up the food supplies that I had and carve a path through the forest. With which I was successful by the fact that you see our little Jeep is over here. We'll get to the changes to the base here momentarily. As you can see, this is one of several wood piles I made along the way. We took just 4 solid days of in-game time. Went through our entire stash of ice cream to maintain body weight. But this now goes all the way to the road. Just to show that off. I kind of figured that was going to be necessary for the next step of my master plan here. Alright. What was the next step of my master plan, you may ask? Well, that's simple. At that point, you know, I just spent 4 days carving my way through the forest. I was running pretty dangerously low on food. So, went through here, and rather than going further into Moldraw, I went up here, around. There's a shit ton of zombies over here. We just bypassed them completely and started looting all this stuff. Because there's a gas station right here. So I managed to acquire a lot of short-term food from the gas station. So our our food supply still isn't looking great. It's not super great, but we managed to get a lot from there. And I also managed to make a couple trips here to the shipping company to get more building supplies and also containers. Picking up containers, throwing them in the back of the Jeep and driving back here. Things like lockers and stuff like that. Then, I did also make a couple short little loot runs into Moldraw here. Mostly the trailer park to get more food. This trailer park right here. But also this warehouse area right here. And the video store that's right here. Because I did clep a TV. I clept a TV from a random trailer in the trailer park. So I've got a TV in here. And I got a whole bunch of VHS tapes, including a shit ton of ones that improve skills. There's a few more. I watched them and then threw them away already, because they're only good for one use. But I've still got a few more of them. And a lot of movies just for entertainment as well. But I used a few of those skill VHS tapes along with the skill books I had acquired to build out this area under the tower itself and expand our storage area. So now I now actually have like a dedicated armory in here where I can keep all my weapons, ammo, and gear. And we expanded the storage area in here as well. All my books, tools and basic crafting supplies, mechanic stuff over here, metalworking stuff over here. I got a couple empty ones, tailoring supplies in there for now, all my electronic stuff, all my gas I'm keeping in here. I got a couple more there. All my ammo in here, which I did find a bunch more on zombies and a few in random boxes in the storage place. Keeping all my medical supplies in here. So the base is now at least decently well organized. I did also manage to get a generator's book, so I went ahead and hooked up this generator, but the electricity is still on. However, we are at day 20. So I've got a maximum of 10 days before the electricity goes out, right? Oh, we're still gaining weight. We're good there. We've got a maximum of 10 days before the electricity goes out. This could be a problem because all I've got is a generator. If all I've got is a generator, I'm going to be just constantly using gas to keep the power on. There is a solution to this, but it's going to have to take top priority even over getting more food. I got an inverter and some deep cycle batteries. So if I get a battery bank and some solar panels and maybe some more of those deep cycle batteries, I could set up solar power to this place and have essentially permanent electricity. I did make a small incursion over here to this storage unit. Problem is, I accidentally attracted a horde over there, and there is a shit ton of zombies there. So, if we're gonna go over there and attempt to collect a battery bank, going to need to go in and clear the place out. So I think that's going to be our next order of business. It's the storage wars. We're going to have to clear a path back to the storage units, and then we will be able to see if that touches the right thing. No, it didn't, so that one belt right. Bring 2 axes on my belt. And a crowbar on my back. That should be enough for most social issues. Go ahead and have a ciggy. Let's just get straight down to business. Gotta get... Also, we can turn the music back on. Sorry, I forgot that I had the music off because while I was spending 4 in-game days carving through the forest to make a path out, I had YouTube videos going in my other monitor, so I had turned the music in-game off. We can turn it back on. You see, I left a few more piles of logs, tree branches, twigs, all the stuff from chopping down all these trees. Several piles of them through here, because it took a minute, and it tested even my renowned amount of patience. I also finished looting all these cars over here. There's a box van over here somewhere. That box van right there was full of books. That's where I found a bunch of skill books and like skill magazines, stuff like that. That really gave us a boost, because now you can see we were at like carpentry 1 on the way to carpentry 2 before. We're at carpentry 6. Got cooking up to 2, electrical up to 2, metalworking mechanics up to 2. Worked on my combat skills a little bit. So, all in general, we're becoming slowly but surely much more powerful. Alright. Right now I'm kind of taking a policy of just When I see little groups like this, I just need to clear them out, because I'm using a mod that makes zombies actually wander around and not just kind of like group up and hang out near a single location. And so, if we want to truly clear an area out, quote unquote, we gotta kill everything that's there and everything around it. Makes the game a lot harder. And on top of that, dead zombie bodies will attract zombies to it and they'll feed off of them. That is another mod that I'm using. Alright, let's see. I want to take this road down and then around. Alright. Or I could just cut through here. I do want to keep the gas station here fairly clear. So I would like to not have to always have to drive around to over by the shipping company to get gas. Oh, hello. I don't care about that buckmark, but I'll take the magazine for now, just for shits and giggles. At some point I'm going to start checking out some of these other vehicles around here. Just the zombies broke down like all the doors to the gas station. That place is trashed. But I did kill a lot of zombies when I was coming through on my loot runs earlier. So they're not nearly as thick as they were before in this area, but with the wandering zombies and everything, I'm not taking any chances. Especially considering how, when I got into that storage unit area, I cleared it out. There was like 24 zombies in and around the area. I started looting a few things, and then it's like next thing I know, there was a horde of at least 100 bearing down on the place. So, there's the Rusty Rifle Tavern. Somebody eating over there? Come here, you. This is a zombie-free zone. God, axes are so good. If you don't care about pulling clothes off of zombies, axes are the best. I also managed to get into this warehouse over here, which is where I got a lot of my metalworking supplies. And I actually have several propane torches and a welder's mask now, so I can actually start really working on metalworking here soon, which will be awesome. Hey, buddy. Gonna perish now. Alright. Saving digital watches to disassemble them for experience. I looted most of the stuff that I wanted from here, so for now at least, but there is still a lot of stuff to go through in here. Was there anything in the fridge or freezer in here? No. It's one of the biggest reasons I really want to start working on getting solar power up and running, is because eventually I'm going to want to grab more large refrigerators and freezers so I can store meat and crops long term without too much worry. But those require a lot of power, and so I'm going to need not only a battery bank and and solar panels. I'm also going to need more of those deep cycle batteries, which are not exactly the most common thing to find. Come here. Come here, buddy. There we go. I've already gotten all the Louisville maps. I don't really think there's anything more I can learn about the world map from maps find on people. Come on, get in. There we go. There we go, buddy. Alright, Butch. Let's get her going. So, yep, there's a whole shit ton of them over here. It's time to start... Oop. Did not mean to do that. Time to start luring. Yeah, come on. Single file. I'd appreciate it if you would all queue up orderly and neatly. Yeah, they're all coming to feed on the piles of bodies. Hey, no one said you could come up behind me. Nobody said you could come. Good. This is actually a pretty good location for kiting them around. I really don't like piling them up into the street at all, but panic is killing me. There we go. Excuse me, controls. There we go. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. It goes, it goes, it goes. This place is infested. We haven't even gotten into the storage area yet. I bet there's a shit ton of them milling around in there. You've noticed me? Come on. We're already at moderate exertion, so we're gonna pull back. Have a smoke. Have a smoke, calm your nerves. And then have a snack off that Pringles can too. I ate so much ice cream over the period where we were just working on the base and all that. He needs more Pringles? Jesus. That I just... I'm up to 84 kilos, so... I want to be a little bit careful so we don't go into overweight and start taking actual penalties for this. I want to make sure to clear the whole outside of the building first, because I took down several doors here. So that they don't have to bash their way in, they can just come in. Yep, figured there'd be a few more over here with piles of bodies. There's trailers and stuff over here, so later on, either later on this stream or between streams or next stream of this, I'm gonna want to start looking at all these vehicles and trailers. Jesus, we're getting exerted so fast. Ugh. Yeah, that's a lot of them. Like let our boy sit in the Jeep and take a break after this. If you have like some chips or something on you. Didn't figure our boy would get this hungry this quick. Crossbow bowl. Let's take that and save it for a rainy day. I didn't really get to check much in these storage units. Checked a little bit, grabbed a couple things that seemed most immediately useful. But, didn't go too crazy. I will try and remember that there's a heavy-duty car battery in there. Alright, come here, buddy. There we go. Yeah, until we've really thinned the population out around here, it is truly going to be storage wars. This exertion is not helping. Oh. I'll take that hunting knife. I can use a shit ton of those to make spears later. I'll check this trailer, see if there's anything in that. I am going to need Carpentry Volume 5 at some point. I'll take the box of nails. I got plenty of hammers. I have hammers coming out my ears. Oh, an empty pop can. They're just taunting me. They're just taunting me now. Oh, hello. Hello there! Oh, flubbed that one. Oopsie daisies. Alright, pry that open. It won't give in, I can try again. It won't give in, I can try again. We're having bad luck with this one. There we go. Eat that corn dog. And drink the milk. Drink the strawberry milk. I'll come back for that frozen ground beef. Yo, pipe wrench. Actually pretty good. I've got a ton of those adhesive bandages. I don't really like using them. I'd prefer to just use actual bandages because you can reuse them. Excuse me? What are you doing? Okay, so this has a key. First, let's see if there's anything in there. Not much. Extra tire, that's cool. That's cool and all. Yeah, the noise is gonna attract a few more. Still exerted. Which is a big oof. Let's see if it starts. Hey, it starts. Bro, did I really just take damage from lightly bumping the fence? It starts, we got a second truck. that one I can understand taking a little damage from. Alright, everyone follow me. Follow me, get in the conga line. Where we make our stand. Perish, foul demons and beasts. You're not gonna remove me from being able to loot this damn storage unit. So I'm gonna leave this truck over here for now. I'm gonna park it not on a pile of zombies. I'm gonna leave it here for now. We'll tow it home later. We're getting tired, and we are burning daylight. Just attempting to clear this place out a little bit has taken the whole day, essentially. That's fine. We can come back tomorrow, well rested and fed. And continue to thin out the population, do what we can to get in there. Right now, with the exertion and being tired, I'm not even going to bother with these small groups. Now, I can hotwire cars now. So I've got 2 mechanics and 2 electrical. Pretty sure I can hotwire cars now. So, if we find a good car and I manage to crowbar my way in it, even if it doesn't have a key, we'll be good. But, luckily for that SUV that I found, really it's more like a truck with a canopy on it, but for that, I should be able to tow it back. Because really, I'm going to tow it back or even just come out there on foot at some point and drive it back. And the question is always, where's my entrance? There it is. The pile of logs gives it away. The pile of like 100 logs right over there drove it. That's what took the longest of clearing a path through the forest here. It wasn't actually cutting down the trees. I did go through like 2 axes to do so. But that wasn't that time consuming. It was picking up the logs like 2 or 3 at a time so I wouldn't take too much damage for over encumbrance, and hauling them into like strategically placed piles. Otherwise we would have ended up with little 2 and 3 piles of logs everywhere. And it would have been absolutely silly. Alright. That was a long, hard day's work there, Butch. Go ahead and reward yourself with a cig. How's our weight looking? It's staying solid at 84 right now. I'll probably just have a ho-ho. And did I have one on farming? I have one on cooking, trapping, plenty on fishing. I do have one on farming. So I'm going to go ahead and, before Butch calls it night, we're going to go ahead and watch the exposure survival episode on farming and get him some free farming XP. And with the multiplier from having fully read farming 1, it should be enough to get at least farming 1, maybe even farming 2. And enjoy a nice VHS tape about farming before bed. You're in for the long haul. That's Robinson Crusoe, right? Time to farm. Yeah, we did find some seeds, by the way, too. There we go. Halfway to farming 2. One little more tick of farming XP. Ooh, one more tick. Farming XP. Belas, give me a farming 2. Ah! Dang it. It just got us right to the cusp of farming 2. Alright, well, I can dispose of this VHS tape now. It is useless to us. It's not a good entertainment one. It's just educational. I'll go ahead and go chuck this in the trash. I was trying to avoid sending Butch to bed too early because he's been getting up at like 4:30 in the morning, and there's not much I can do that early in the morning with how dark it is out. With how dark it is, not going anywhere at 4 in the morning. No siree. Alright. Get in there and hope the electricity's still on when we get up in the morning. I mean, there's nothing other than lights. He still got up at 4 in the morning. Still got up at frickin' 4 in the morning, man. Alright, well, let's grab... Oh, no. Grab something that we can split out throughout the day. We'll eat a quarter of it now. Let's check the books. I want to see if I've got farming 2. Or if I need to be on the lookout for it. Yep, I do need farming 2. Scheisse. Alright. Have our morning smoke. And I guess we'll slowly start working our way out of the woods. And hope that by the time we start running into a lot of zombies and the sun has started to come up. Guess that's the plan. And remind me that I need to make Butch stay up till like 10:30 tonight to make him get up at a decent hour. Should be getting up at around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Would be optimal. Methinks. For this time of year, it's late May, the sun's gonna start coming up a little earlier. Our days are getting longer. Go lights off now that I'm out of the woods. Oh yeah, electricity's still on, so we still do have street lights. There is a... Oh yeah, if I went all the way around there, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go drive all the way around. No, sirree. No, no, no. No, no, no. Well, let's try and get over there so we can get a good full day's worth of looting in, possibly, if the place hasn't repopulated with too many damn wandering zombies. So remember, we are playing no respawns for zombies. But I did add the Wandering Zombies single-player version mod and Don't Feed the Zombies, which I turned off certain settings in Don't Feed the Zombies because it can just spawn, that mod can by itself just spawn zombies if you have hordes enabled for it. But what it does, with the way I have it set up, is it just attracts zombies from a certain radius towards dead bodies. So if you leave piles of bodies everywhere, they're going to be attracted to those piles of bodies to feed, which can be obviously a bad thing because, well, you saw what we're dealing with our current situation in the old storage wars here, but can also be advantageous because you can use piles of dead bodies as bait to attract more zombies in. So you can just slaughter them all in one spot, right? So they won't spread out everywhere. So, you know, pros and cons, just like everything in this game, pros and cons. Alright, 5:30. So sun is starting to come up. Do a little bit of mopping up here. Hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, and good night. Alright. Yep, y'all come on over here. With your little Michael Jackson Thriller shuffle there. Make sure none of them have anything that I want. They don't. Check the map. I'm an idiot. Alright. I am an idiot, confirmed. I am in the wrong area. But hey, cleaning out zombies is cleaning out zombies. I'm not far off from where I need to be, but the more dead zombies, the better. Because if we kill enough zombies, eventually we'll stop becoming panicked by them. Which is another mod that is in this mod list, is become desensitized. It is a ridiculous amount of zombies required to actually proc gaining the desensitized trait. However, we can get there. You know, I gotta check out the police SUV here. And its light trailer. Alright, it's not unlocked. The trunk is also locked. Well, good thing I have a crowbar. We're in. Some ciggies. I don't really care about that. I care about the doors, and I care about the trunk. What's in the trunk, boss? I already have one of these. But if this is in decent condition, I could probably use parts from that other... Oh, this is in great condition. Holy moly. It's out of gas, but it's in great condition. So I'm probably going to use the gas and maybe some of the parts from that other dashbowl driver, and then we'll have the police truck. So I'm going to mark this on the map real quick. There we go. Now I'll remember for later when I look at the map. Why did I put a green car there? Oh yeah, because there's a really good police SUV right there. Oh, hello. There's the video store that we robbed. Which I thought it was going to be kind of a meme when I looted the place, and then I saw how many skill videotapes there were, and was like, never mind, this is not a fool's errand. I may be a fool, but this time it was not a fool's errand. Yep, there we go. Come back over. Watch me whiff the swing. Because, yeah, this place... I got all the skill ones already and a bunch of the entertainment ones as well. There's just a few more entertainment ones left over. Go ahead and reward ourselves with a nice little soda. Hey, buddy. Oh, that was perfect. I couldn't have done that any better if I tried. All right. We need to go back this way and down and around. So for now, we're still rocking the shit Jeep, the Bobo Mobile, but soon I'll be switching to that police SUV. And that will be Gucci. That will have so much more storage space on it. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. There's the rusty rifle. Go ahead and pass that. Make sure that no zombies have filed in over here. Oh, there's one. Where there's one, there's more. Hello, sir. Plenty of watches to disassemble later for electrical XP, but there's nothing really super pressing for me right now in electrical. It's not top priority of skills to work on. Jesus Christ, this is getting gnarly. This is getting gnarly. The casualty numbers here. In the battle of the Moldra storage units. And this is one of a couple storage places here in Moldra. So eventually we'll hit the other one as well. It's just past the police station, which is where we found that SUV. It's in the police station parking lot. Obviously, eventually I'm going to want to loot the police station too, but I'm going to need to bring a sledgehammer from that, and I left that at base. Alright. Let's go ahead and clear around the building once again, so that we're not dealing with zombies coming in from every door at the same time. Yep, there's gonna be probably several over here. God, it's so much better when you're not exerted. So much better. They're really trying to get into that trailer there. Oh yeah, there's several. I'm gonna switch to my other axe. Really want it. They're really fixating on that. This is a little shorter. I have to be more careful. Gotta be a little more careful with my swangs. Alright, come on. Over here. Get in the pile. Thank you, thank you. Y'all want to start your own new pile over here? Well, alright, come on. Over here. Y'all get your own pile. Literally ignore zombie level intelligence. Oh wait. Literally is a zombie. Alright, come on. Bring it. Nothing there. Nothing there. I'm trying to give the zombies other things to concentrate on. I got very spooked when I managed to get into those storage units. Like the interior of the storage units, and suddenly I had, 40, 50 zombies barreling down on me. I barely made it out of there, so I'm not taking that risk again. I want to make sure... Hello. I will take that VZ-58. Needs a magazine, but... Come on, damn it. Bring it on. Bring it on. You'll all perish. What the hell is this place? It's been long enough since I played in Moldra that I've forgotten what quite a few of these buildings are. Yeah, I know. I've been mostly playing in Bedford Falls or in Rosewood. The last time that I played Moldra was months back, and I wasn't really playing in Moldra. I was living at a farm outside of Moldra, and I rarely ever came into Moldra. I was mostly going to the rural towns and highway stops instead to loot. So my familiarity with Moldra is not as good as it used to be. When I used to pretty much always start in Moldra. I used to consider it the best place to start. Mostly because of these storage unit places. Honestly. The storage unit places and McCoy's and the warehouse that's in the middle of town. The couple warehouses that are in the middle of town are very good if you want to do base building. Which, I'm never content with just slapping a bunch of random shit in a base. No, I want to build up the base and make it my own, Hence why I started, really building on to the Firewatch tower. I think it's a really cool idea. It's just, I've got this Firewatch tower out in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to use the underside of the tower as I'm going to wall that in and make it a storage area. And then, I've got a little storage shed there. I'm going to build onto it and double the size of my little storage shed. I'll probably build on more at some point, but I just haven't decided exactly what I want to do with it. So that's going to be something for the future here. Jesus Christ. Alright. Now, let's take a look inside, see if there's any zombies inside. Hopefully not, but... So I opened all these up. There's another generator in there. Opened all these up, but I didn't really do much with it. I basically came through here with a crowbar, opened everything up, accidentally spooked a horde. So there's a battery bank. How much is that gonna weigh? 20. I need to pull the truck up here. Also, I hear a zombie snacking on a body right out here. So we need to pull the truck up here. Oh shit, there's a lot of them. too. It's a little more tight maneuvering that I would like. Switch to use my damn crowbar. That axe is really good, but it has too short of reach. Way too short of reach. Oh, and our boy needs a cigarette and some food. This is where he takes his lunch break from clearing out the storage units. Damn it! You really have to interrupt my union-mandated cig break. Y'all really broke up my lunch break, huh? Jesus, how many are over here? How many of you bastards are over here? I see you wiggling them trees. Damn it. I'm supposed to be on my lunch break. You know how pissed my boss is gonna be when he finds out I didn't take my lunch break till 12:30 because of you bastards? I might get written up for this. Alright, we'll back it up a little bit. Give Butch the chance to eat his damn meal. Yeah, they're filing in all over the damn place. It's the damn thing of them being attracted to the bodies. It adds another layer of strategy and tactics to this, and I appreciate that about mods when they. You know, I don't get me wrong, I like mods that just add a little bit of flavor or some items to the game, right? That's all well and good. But where mods just really shine is adding a layer of strategy to the game, right? Same with like, that's what the thing I appreciate the most about the solar power mod. Adds a goal to work towards and something to like. How to concealed carry purse, nothing in it. Dick move. Dick move, man. But I found a battery bank. I found a battery bank. We just need to get it in the truck. It's gonna be the quickest way. Jesus. How many of you got over here so fucking fast? You. Sit down for a second. You. Sit down for a second. Actually, I managed to kill that. Come on, I'll take all you sons of bitches. Never mind. Disregard I said anything. God. The bloodlust has overtaken me. Hey, some screws. I need lots of those for putting together crates. Damn, I'm tearing up my weapons. Luckily, I've looted a decent number of different melee weapons. Axes are just the most effective ones I have. I've still got a few spare hand axes, and I got one or two more of these splitting axes, I think. So. Okay, this one's falling apart real fast. Jesus. Never ends. I just want to get my damn battery bank out of there. Alright. More are just coming from across here. What the hell is on your back? I gotta see this. Maybe we can create a little pile out here and have them be somewhat distracted. Is that a tactical sickle? It is. Bruh. You know what? We're using it. What skill does this thing use? Doesn't say. If it's axes, that'd be awesome. Swiss Army knife. I already got a Leatherman, so I don't really need that. Okay, this little sickle is actually pretty sick. A rotten peanut butter sandwich. That I don't need. Alright, let's see if we can get in and out. Just the battery bank. Alright, let's go. Shit, they're inside. I'm not gonna be able to just back this up right into the fucking doors like I wanted to. Not gonna have to, like, room by room clear this place. Yeah, pick it up. Let's get the hell out of here. We're gonna take some damage from over encumbrance, but I need this thing. Am I gonna make it out of here alive with? Ouch. My leg! My leg! Put it in there, put it in there. Hurry, 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 hurry. Yep. had enough of y'all shit. Omewamo. Shinderu. Alright. Mission accomplished. Let's get the hell out of here. This is why I stay out of the damn city. Skirt. Drifto. Oh, damn, yeah. See? This is what happened to me last time, except it was worse. It was worse last time. Yeah, grab a couple things, walk out the door. Didn't think I made that much noise, and then it's like, oh, congratulations. Congratulations, there's a horde. That's fine, that's fine. We got what we came here for. And now we're gonna put that battery bank in the base. And we'll start hooking up those deep cycle batteries to it. Then we just gotta find some solar panels. Just gotta find some solar panels. Alright, let's not go too fast here. I don't want to have a head-on collision with one of these. I really wanted to get ambitious, I'd start clearing those trees out too. There's the log pile, which is the signifier that we have found the path back into the forest. Get this thing back here. Living a little reckless there. Alright, so I think I'm gonna put it right here. Alright, prepare for the pain. Oh, my leg. My leg. Come on, finish setting the thing up, damn it. Oh. Ouchie. Alright. Now, what all did I pick up? I can throw all these watches in the electronics bin for now. That's where I've been storing them when I am just waiting to disassemble them. Waiting for for whatever reason to disassemble them. Carpentry. 5 can go in there. Put the miscellaneous stuff in here. I'm definitely going to throw that VZ58 in the one of my gun boxes here. I got everything all organized, man. I'm such a stickler on base organization. I just had to. It was gonna drive me nuts otherwise. Alright. Put the loose ammo and that crossbow bolt in here. And then I will throw pipe wrench and hunting knife, excuse me, in the melee weapons thing. I actually have another one of those tactical sickles. It's funny. Alright, real quick, we're gonna grab him something to eat. And then when he's done eating, we'll start hooking up those deep cycle batteries, the few deep cycle batteries that we've got for the solar power setup. Okay, we'll eat a couple of our remaining ho-hos. I do have some canned and other non-perishable food downstairs, but I'd rather not bust into my emergency food stockpile quite yet. Not quite yet. But I'm choosing to prioritize this, considering that we are on a timer of 9 days or less now until the electricity goes out. So it would behoove me to ensure that this gets done as fast as possible. Alright, we're a little over encumbered with the batteries, but that's fine. Go ahead and just chuck those in there. And then what we can do, once we get some solar panels hooked up, is I can make a failsafe switch that will go on my generator there, and then if for whatever reason I run out of solar power, then it will automatically turn on the generator, right? So we're gonna need more batteries, and we're gonna need solar panels. Go ahead and have a smoke. We got everything put away. Excellent. Alright. What can we do some before bed reading on? That would be probably most advantageous for us right now. Fishing. I need to do fishing. Once the power's shut off and all that, fishing is probably going to be one of our sources of calories. Especially if I can. So we already carved out this path. If I get things cleared out to like down here, I could just walk in here, fish, cart my stuff back to the truck, and drive back. It's not that bad. That's the only really close body of water that I know of. But to be able to accomplish that with any amount of efficiency, I'm going to need some fishing skill. Normally I would just have to read the book and then do some fishing, but I have like 3 VHS tapes. Yep, episodes 1, 5, and 6 of Fat Bass Fishing, and I thought I had one of the exposure survival ones that had fishing as well. But those give you the same kind of skills that like watching Life and Living in the first week of the game on the TV does, but for those specific skills. So if I just power through this book and then watch one of those VHS tapes probably tomorrow there, I'll get a nice little bit of fishing XP. It'd be great if we could get to like fishing 3 without ever casting a rod and casting a line into the water. That'd be dandy. Alright, use a little bit more food, so go ahead and have another ho-ho or 2. They're about 120 calories each, I think. Okay, that put us back to sustaining the weight. 83 or 84 kilos is a good place to stay at. You're not overweight, but so you don't get the malices of being overweight, but you got some room to lose some weight without going underweight either. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll throw that in here for now since I'm currently reading it. Morning smoke. Good old morning smoke. And then we'll have some breakfast. Breakfast champions. It's gonna be... let's open one thing of teriyaki beef jerky. Probably just carry that around on me, honestly. Eat it throughout the day. It's not a ton of calories, but it's got good protein and stuff. That'll get us through the day. Alright. Now we got that battery bank. Similar idea. We want to... My battery draining. Shit. We want to get to the storage units. See if if I can find any more solar panels or excuse me, any more deep cycle batteries and maybe some solar panels. Over mini playthroughs with the solar power mod enabled, it seems like storage units are like the best places to find this stuff. If all else fails and that's a bust, I can always go and try to start clearing out the other storage unit place that is up by the police station. In fact, while we're on the way, I might just give it a gander to see how well guarded it currently is. I remember to not just, you know, glue my foot to the floor here when I'm driving. These roads are hazardous. With all the zombies, car wrecks, and everything. So up here. So we got a little ways to go yet. Like I said, my Moldra familiarity is not as good as it once was. Get back to knowing pretty much exactly where everything is, it'll just take a while. I didn't play Zomboid pretty much at all for a solid month or two. And then the last time I did play this, I was playing pretty much played for a couple days. The playthrough didn't really go anywhere, and I was just playing in Bedford Falls. I stayed in Bedford Falls for the entirety of that short-lived playthrough. Bedford Falls just got to the point where it was just, I don't know. I like the town. It's a great modded town, but Bedford Falls has two kinds of areas in it. It either will be like every time I spawn in Bedford Falls, it's like I'm either just completely overwhelmed with zombies in the first day, and I can't leave my fucking house without running into 10 zombies at the very least, or I think I accidentally fucked up the settings, the sandbox settings every time, because I don't see a zombie for the first 3 days. Then I start getting overrun with massive numbers. So I was like, I gotta take a break from at least starting in Bedford Falls. Not ultra concerned with the police station at this exact moment, but it is on the list. It is on the short list of places we need to go. Actually, I wouldn't say it's even on the short list. It's on the long list. Guns and stuff are not my concern right now. I'm picking them up when I find them, obviously, like if it's something good. And I'm obviously already began hoarding ammo, but the thing is it's just they make too much noise, they attract too much attention when I don't have massive stocks of ammo saved up. It's great when I just want to when I have tons of ammo and like a good shotgun and I just want to completely clear an area out. Like, you know, say the Rosewood Prison or something like that. But until that point, even with a character that starts out with good gun skills like a veteran, it ain't worth it until you have the supplies to keep up with your demand there, you know what I mean? Alright. So, when I was looting before, like I said, I came through here and I pried open all these doors with a crowbar. But the only ones I really managed to get a look in was up to here, where the battery bank was. Yeah, I'll have to remember that that's here. More fertilizer, too. There's plenty that I'm gonna get out of here. There's another generator right here. So I could just plant one each generators at the 2 gas stations. And that way I can fill up at either one. With the simple act of turning it on when I get there. I'll likely do that at some point, though it is not immediately necessary. I've got a decent amount of gas in the truck, and I've got a jerry can, a big jerry can full of gas. Another generator, Jesus Christ. Generator town over here. Oh, hello. Please stop that, you're making noise. Please, stop it. Get some help. Lots of soap or... lots of soap. Empty. Generator. Okay, we ain't gonna be hurting for generators anytime soon. I'll take those spare engine parts. That's really all I need from that. Well, using the word need strongly there. Okay, I can pry that open. But sounds of zombies chowing down out here is driving me nuts. Come on, you bastards. I hate fighting this direction. It's a little harder to judge how far the reach on my weapon is. There was this many of them out there already. And then again, piles of dead bodies are food for them, so I get it, I guess. Jesus Christ. Switch to this one. It does more damage. It's in way worse shape, but it does more damage. What do we have here? Chocolate! Chocolate! I'm sorry, I had to. Alright, sit in the fucking car. Have a smoke. Calm it down. Calm it down. Oh great, somebody fires a shot off. We're not under exertion anymore, that's good. But we're not out of the woods yet. I hear you. I hear multiple directions of you. What the hell? Where the fuck did you come from? Obviously from around back of that van, but yeah, these body piles are really really attracting them, but it would be far too much for me to try and actually like move these bodies. I'm not gonna burn them down with you know, all this good stuff inside. Nothing in here. I just want to make sure I've looked through all of these before we call this place a bust. No, nope, 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 and nope. Did I check here as well? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so just a couple more places. Leave the door open on all the ones that I've checked. Hello. Another battery bank with 2 more batteries. Very nice. I've seen that one. Alright. I've already read that. Some more engine parts. No solar panels, but more batteries. Why did I close that? I literally just said, I'm gonna close the ones that I've already checked. Alright. So, next order of business is to see how hard it's gonna be. Let's do a little recon. See how hard it's gonna be to get into the other storage units. The you store it. The one over by the police station. I want that axe that's stuck in the back. Oh yeah, that's just the same one I had there, but in far better condition. Excellent. Go ahead and throw all this shit in the trunk. Because these especially are quite heavy. Quite heavy. I don't want to be taking a whole lot of damage from carrying too much shit. I'll go ahead and throw that in there too. have another beef jerky. And then we'll head over there. Damn it. Thought I saw movement. Get over here. Unacceptable. Alright. As I was saying. So I want to get... You know what? I can't be arsed to deal with you right now. I got places to be. Oh yeah. No, I don't want to deal with this shit right now. There's too many of ya. Cut back through here. Too many of these bastards. Cut back through here. Take a right. Damn it, I did not mean to do that. There's... Oh, Jesus. Grocery store. Game stuttered up a little bit. I thought I was going to do a header right into that place. I believe you store it. Yep, it did it again. That game stuttered and nothing I could do there. Lovely. Alright. Oh, this is just reconnaissance. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I figured there's gonna be a lot of them over here. I thought the storage unit place was right over here. Is this it? No. I see a short chain link fence and I kind of start assuming that. There's the strip mall. I could have swore that the other storage unit place was over here by the police station. But what the hell? There it is. Here's you store it. It's pretty well infested. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. Now that we've stirred up a hell of a ruckus, let's get the hell out of here. I got a plan. I've got a plan. I'll lead them all out into fuck but nowhere. We do a little kiting. It's called We Do a Little Kiting. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm probably gonna make the game lag out with how many I've got following me. I mean, the alternative to this is finding a ambulance or police car that is in really bad shape, driving it out somewhere near the zombies, but where you don't want, where you don't want them to be. I mean, excuse me, away from where you want to be. You're turning the siren on and just leaving it there. Alright, so we'll pull them out this way, and hopefully a lot of them will get lost in the damn woods for now. Keyword, hopefully. Alright. Let's go stick those batteries in the battery bank. We're still doing great on fuel. The car's not in the best of shape, but it's workable. And at some point I am... Ouch! Gonna go get that police truck. Ouchie. That's what I get for not paying attention. I am gonna go get that police SUV at some point. And that'll probably be our new main vehicle, because that thing's in really good shape. It just needs gas. And I have and can easily acquire more gas. I just will have to go and fetch it. But it's not the highest priority right now. Not with what we need to do. But usually the battery bank and the batteries is the hardest part of starting solar power. So I could, saying that could come back to bite me in the ass and I just never find any frickin' solar panels. But we shall see. Go ahead and throw those in the backpack. We'll throw them immediately in the battery bank. And then we'll check the status on it, see how much capacity we've got and everything. Battery bank, status window. Obviously not enough panels, duh, but 1400 capacity. Right now we're only using 123. So if I can just get a couple panels up, that'll be enough power for our current needs. Keyword, current needs. If I go back to the gas station and loot a couple popsicle freezers, put them in here, that's going to increase our power usage, and therefore we're going to need more batteries, more panels. It's a constantly like nicely escalating thing. So what I think I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to see if I can start clearing out a few of the zombies around here so I can loot this stuff and make it an easier trip that way. Not gonna stay for too long. We'll probably just dip in, kill a couple dozen zombies or so, and dip out, because that place is also really well infested, but there's several buildings there that I would like to also loot. The other storage place is gonna have to wait, because that is a lot of zombies to try and power through right now. With not... Well, I got good weapons and okay skills, but we're definitely not an endgame Giga Chad yet. We will be eventually. Butch is gonna become a very powerful man. But not yet. Wait, this is the wrong turn off. Go down here. I mean, his axe skill is already really good. We're at 5 axe skill. That's freaking great. Once we get nimble up to like 6 or 7, maintenance up higher. That's a big one. Maintenance. Hello. Y'all just neatly queuing on the highway for me. Because this is my other big looting route. Then I would like to clean it up a little bit, you know? Thank you all for neatly queuing up. These must be English zombies. Where the fuck did you come from? in shit shape. I'm only really taking the hunting knives if they're in good shape. Because really I don't use short blade very often in this game. I only really use them to make spears. Because spears are very, very useful. Especially once you have high maintenance skill. Once you have high maintenance skills, when spears become like probably the best melee weapons in the game. It's very easy to one-shot enemies with them, and yeah, the downside of spears has always been that they break very easily. But once you have high maintenance skill, you can kind of offset that. Teehee. Follow me. What's stuck on the Jeep? It's also why I'm moving around a lot like this in battle is exactly that reason. Get the nimble skill up. Which makes you move faster in these situations. Makes you move faster in your combat stance. So, all of you follow me. Got a great surprise for you. It's called an axe. You can't take me down. Axes are great for just clearing out hordes like this. Even hand axes, but the two-handed ones are the best, obviously. But I'm already carrying a lot of shit around, carrying a crowbar because I know I'm gonna need to pry open plenty of doors and windows. So I'm just not carrying a two-handed axe on me for that reason. It's too much weight. Plus, obviously, at this point, we've not really run into hordes where we need to use a two-handed axe necessarily. Still playing it cautious. You gotta use defeat and detail tactics on zombies, man. Isolate small groups. Beat them with overwhelming force. And then you can start chipping away at the big groups, right? You gotta think tactical and strategic. Alright. So I say, games like Zomboid are strategy games more than anything. Obviously, you know, it's a survival game, but there's enough depth to it, especially with the number of mods that I'm running and the kind of mods that I'm running, that to me it's like it's the same mindset I use going into strategy rather than the mindset of a more survival centered game or a just pure survival game. But hey, that's just like my opinion, man. Chocolate chip cookie. Eat it. Eat the zombie cookie. starting to get tired, so I'm not gonna hang around. I'm just gonna clear out some of these stragglers. Clear out some of these stragglers, and then we'll head back to the tower. We are exerted too, so this will be our last little batch of bad boys to take care of here. You're not gonna surround me. Also, I don't know where the hell all you came from. We put a dent in them. Put a dent in them. That's what matters. And we definitely put a dent in the ones in Moldra. Because that was the horde around Storamax before was pretty fucking bad. It was pretty dang bad, man. Once I start really working on wet metalworking, I'm going to dismantle a lot of these wrecks. That'll clear things out. I just don't have a ton of extra propane for the propane torches, so hence that's the biggest reason why I haven't really started working on that as well. Plus, I was prioritizing carpentry because, well, obviously, I got more wood than I know what to do with. I live in the woods, alright? I live in the woods. I can saw 50 of these logs into planks at any given moment. I've still got a bunch of planks, because I did exactly that. One of the big piles of logs was the first of the big piles of logs from when I was clearing this out. Was at like 200 and something logs. It was something ridiculous. And so I sawed like 70 of them into planks. And which as you can see, I still have a shit ton of logs here. There's still massive piles of logs all over here. But yeah, there's still over 100 planks over here. There's two piles here. 75 in that pile, 94 and 26. So yeah, still have shit tons of planks, but there was even more. I used all those to like build all these crates, wall in that, build the addition onto the storage shed. There was like a little fence here, so I knocked that down and built that wall there. Built all this, you know, the like undercarriage here. The storage room under our actual house in the Firewatch tower. And so slightly less, but still, I've got shit tons of carpentry stuff. I got a decent amount of metalworking stuff, but not enough to like prioritize it over carpentry, right? I'd like to stabilize that weight, so let's maybe let's grab one of these cans of sour cream and onion Pringles and eat half of it. There we go, that stabilized the weight. Congratulatory smoke for another hard day's work complete. And then let's keep working on our fishing book. Skills, man, skills. You need them skills. We're gonna make it through the first winter. It's still May. We don't need to worry about that quite yet, but it's never too early to start prepping for the long term. Alright, we'll do some more reading when we wake up. some breakfast. Sweet breakfast of sour cream and onion Pringles. Which, hey, that's the best flavor of Pringles. Anyone who says otherwise is a fool or a liar. That's my hot take for today. We do a hot take at every stream, I'm guessing, and at this point, and sour cream and onion being the best Pringles flavor is my nuclear take today. Yeah, let's just keep powering through that. Alright. And that is farming one, or fishing one, done and dusted. Go ahead and add that as fuel to the antique fireplace, just in case. And let's go ahead and watch the first fishing VHS tape to get the actual skills. Oh. Electricity's off. Yep, electricity's off. Shit. Alright. Well. Now we know we really need to prioritize it. So go ahead and open this pack of jack links. Grab yourself a bit of jerky. And we just gotta get right back out there. I gotta find some solar panels. Gotta find me some solar panels. We're gonna have a bad time. I mean, I could just turn on the generator right now, but don't want to use up the gas. Let's see if we can get out there. Luckily, I don't have anything in the fridge right now. Don't have anything in the fridge or freezer right now, which I've only got the like built-in trailer one, so I don't have much refrigerated storage space anyways. But we know which storage place we need to go after now. And let's see if my tactic worked. We're gonna take the long way around. Through the southern road. There's gonna be a side road right up here. It's up here somewhere. Alright, Gabe, you're making me look like a fool. Where's that damn side road? There it is. I was about to open the map up, but no, it's right there. We'll take this around. Woo. The game, as usual, takes the most opportune times to lag just a little bit, where I think I'm going to go into a wall. Alright. Well, let's see if my whole thing yesterday of going down the main street, honking my horn, and leading the zombies that way worked. So I don't need to fully raid the place, I just need to get in and see if I can find some damn solar panels. If we find, I would say if we can find like 3 or 4 solar panels, we're Gucci. But you never know. And I'm not exactly confident that the zombies didn't just wander back over that way. If it's small groups like that, no big deal, but that was a massive amount of zombies that were over there. I don't want to try and tangle with that much. It's going to be my best route to take here. I think we just go straight here, take this left and cut across. Actually, I could just cut across right here. You're forgetting, you know, like, who's gonna stop me? The cops? From just cutting across? Just stop me, the cops. They're all dead. They're all zombies. I have the monopoly on violence now. Jesus, look how more have even filtered over here because of the dead bodies, of course. But cut through this residential neighborhood, which there'll be a few, but it shouldn't attract too many. Then we'll cut across here. That is not great. Ow. That is not great. And I still need to keep pushing this way, so... Yeah, I think we're gonna be using the generator for a few days, boys. I think we're gonna be using that generator for a few days, because they are still thick over here. They are still thick. Okay, apparently did a whole lot of nothing as far... No, I'm kidding, I know that a lot of them probably moved that way, but there was just a shit ton of them. There's the fossil oil. That's our third gas station we could eventually secure. Come on. Oh, Jesus, that entrance is gonna be a pain. Mein Gott. Alright. Yeah, I think that's going to be a no-go for today. And we'll start slowly clearing our way over there. We'll use the generator for now. Good thing I got gas. And I've got plenty of scrap metal and scrap electronics. So... yeah, generator will be fine for now to keep the lights on, but the storage place there is gonna be... Ooh, shit. Did not mean to. I'm gonna end up wrecking this fucking Jeep and having to abandon it if I keep this up. Yeah, they're still thick as hell over here. They didn't move very far. Muldraw is still a heavily infested zone. Even though we have killed 762 zombies, the population is still very, very high around here. Definitely gonna create a killing field right here, and we're gonna thin out the numbers some more. But I don't see myself getting into the other storage place today. In game today, meaning. Hello, Benelli M4 Super 90. That is a find. I mean, I got a KSG as well. Both are good shotguns. The KSG is probably going to actually be better for leveling my aiming and reloading. But I just... To use shotguns effectively for leveling, I'm going to need a lot of shotgun shells. I've only got like 2 boxes worth right now. I'm not going to start doing that yet. Alright. Get over here. I'll take that. I don't really use short blade very often, but you never know. You never know, I might get the hankering to level short blade just for shits and giggles. I'm gonna start taking some of the more ancillary stuff just because make this recon trip a little more worth it if I get at least a few things out of it, right? All right, come on, time to start doing the job I should have started days ago, thinning y'all out more. Plenty more watches to disassemble. Once I read my next electric book, I'll start doing that. Peanuts. Should probably craft a bunch more spears as well. I've got tree branches coming out of my ears. I could easily create a shit ton of crafted spears, both for leveling spears up and for leveling maintenance. Because maintenance unless you use like cheese tactics, maintenance is such a slow skill to level up, but it is one of those skills that it is so good when you get it to like level 8. It is insanely good. Alright. These body piles, I'll draw them over here. Alright, just continue to slaughter them. At least until we get exerted, then we pull back. You know, the beta blockers might actually be a good idea to hang on to with how much panic we've been dealing with. Once we get to, you know, well, really the desensitized trait can fire at any point past 500 zombies, but it's not guaranteed until you hit 2,000 zombies. So beta blockers will be essentially useless, outmoded, once I get to that point. But until then, we still have to deal with panic. I'm trying to not get myself too exerted. But whiffing shots like that sure doesn't help that. Woohoo! You're just locked in there, buddy. I'm not gonna pry that open. More zombies in. Well, the more of them we clear out now, is the less we gotta deal with when we try to secure specific places here. Come on, damn it. Alright. Exerted, so I guess one more zombie since you got a shotgun on you. No rounds in it, and no other rounds on you, of course. I've already got 2 shotguns that are better than that. I was just hoping you'd have some extra shells on them or something. Alright, we'll finish clearing out these stragglers here. then head back for a rest. The absolutely necessary post-battle smoke. Where did I park the fucking Jeep? Did I really park it way back here? Over by Hitvids? I did, didn't I? Brain rot moment. Forgot where I parked my car. There it is. There it is. Brain rot moment conquered. Oh, hello, sir. You come for the feast? Let's exfil. I don't want to overexert, you know, even just moderate exertion cuts your damage down, so I definitely don't want to overexert myself and get to the point where I can't maneuver effectively away from zombies. That is just a death sentence. If you get past high exertion, you're pretty much fucked. Alright. Keep it going. Starting to get to the point where it's pretty hot during the day. Pretty hot, like decently warm during the day. So it was a good idea to not pad on a ton of extra clothing. Just got a t-shirt and a hunting jacket on. Enough to give us some very basic protection without over-insulating and just starting sweating immediately. But when I ditched the beanie hat for something lighter. Alright. Let's ensure I don't crash into any wrecked vehicles this time. That would be ideal to not do that. Alright, and we keep an eye out for the log pile. There it is. Home again, home again. I really thought that carving a path through these woods was going to be harder than it was, like take longer than it did. Which is why last stream I was so hesitant. I was like, I don't know, man. You know, I really need to be able to get a vehicle in here. And then the other day when I got home from work at like 8 p.m. and I couldn't sleep. I was up till like 4 in the morning. Just cutting through the woods. Like I said, it took me about 4 in-game days, about 3 days of actual just going through and chopping trees, and then a whole in-game day of just hauling logs and tree branches and twigs around. But once I was done, it made us able to travel in and out of the base without, you know, a whole in-game like 2 hours of just walking through the woods. Plus, it means that, of course, I can take the truck in here and not have to leave it over here, right? Which means I could actually go and grab things like a battery bank and generators, chuck them in the back of the truck and drive them in here. But there's no way I could carry a generator through here or a battery bank through here without dying. I would have to like take it like 50 paces, stop, stop, set it down, go heal up, and do it again. No, I'm not going that. Not doing silliness like that. It was easier to just go through the nasty bitch work of clearing a path for vehicles to get through. Made it so much easier. Alright, so we're on a downturn, so let's go ahead and eat the remainder of our jerky here. Alright, we're getting stuff, so we'll wait a little bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn that generator on so we can use the TV. Sit. There we go. Fat bass fishing.
This week he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion is spent to tackle some of the worst problems in developing countries, such as poverty, disease, and climate change.
All right, fishing one.
Mr. Clinton agreed to his first one-on-one interview ever on Fox News Sunday. The ground rules were simple. Now, our interview with former President Clinton. This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion is spent
All right, halfway to
tackle
fishing
some of the
two.
worst problems in developing countries, such as poverty, disease, and climate change. As part of the conference, Mr. Clinton agreed to his first one-on-one interview ever on Fox News Sunday. The ground rules were simple. 15 minutes for our sit-down, split evenly between the Global
Fishing two.
Initiative and anything else he wanted to ask. But as you'll see now in the full, unedited interview,
So we'll finish this one out.
how it turned out. Now, our interview with former President Clinton. This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion is...
Excellent. All right. The nice thing is, too, since we don't really need the lights right now, if we wanted to, we could just turn it off, but it's got a full load of fuel, so I don't think that's necessary right now. And I've got some stashed. So I do have fishing too, right? Yes. Fishing 2. Go ahead, sit down and read that, because I do have 2 more fishing videotapes, so we can maybe get it up to fishing 4? Maybe? So let them read for a while. And in the morning we'll go to bed, we'll eat some breakfast. We'll go out and clear out some more zombies, and we'll keep working out on that skill. And we'll keep working on clearing out the zombies on the way to you store it. So I can get in there and hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully, find some damn solar panels. Alright, go sleep. Go sleep. I woke up a little earlier today. Oh, beard's grown. Beard's grown. Alright, let's eat half a bag of flaming hot Cheetos. Start the day. And have a smoke. I knew that was coming. Knew that was coming. And go ahead and cut our beard back. Oh, we need to cut our hair too. And crew cut. Oh yeah, that was looking nasty. We gotta cut that. There we go. Alright, we got the other half of that for later. It's a little fog. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. If the fog is too bad, we're not gonna go out and kill zombies. Go ahead, turn that off to save fuel. Zoom back out. And definitely not going to be speed demoning around out here. Even though I made the clearance path here fairly wide, I do not want to do an oopsie doopsie fucksy wucksy and end up eating a tree at 60 miles an hour, 60 plus miles an hour. The fog ain't that bad. Fog ain't that bad. We'll be fine. Famous last words. Famous last words, gentlemen. Famous last words. Alright, we're just gonna go straight down the main drag here and keep clearing them out. Yeah, the more show up day after day, but that's not respawns. Remember, that's not respawns. That's zombies wandering in and finding the piles of bodies and being attracted to them. It's all part of the strategy. Once we got Muldraugh mostly cleared out, the world will be our oyster. As far as looting. We will be in a good spot. Fog's getting thicker. I don't like that. I don't like that very much. We can see the zombies, so it's not like that pea soup fog you get sometimes in this game that just makes it impossible to see more than 5 feet in front of you. Juice box. Juice box. Drink it up, drink it up, drink it up. Luckily we don't need to worry about running water since we have a well. It really wouldn't be that much of a problem even if we didn't have a well, because rain collector barrels are so easy to make. It rains so much out there, but either way, that's not something we need to worry about. Speaking of such, I am gonna have to refill that water soon. Refill my canteen, that is. Every time we come out here, there's zombies, but there's less and less of them that wander in each time. Hello, over here. Couple of you over here. Hello. Come on. Right, I'll take all of y'all. Panic is getting to us, but otherwise, we're fine. Fog isn't exactly a help right now, but it's not really hurting us that much either. Not getting ambushed from the fog. There we go. There we go. Making progress today, boys. Let's pull this group. Over there, make a little noise. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Get away from me, naked woman. There we go. Ooh, another juice box. Another juice box. There we go. Another day, another corpse pile, gentlemen. This is how we become extremely powerful. Just making sure there's nothing I absolutely just have to have on any of these zombies. The fact that we're not really doing a whole lot of looting and just clearing them out is just kind of makes me feel like I gotta check them more often and make sure that I'm not missing out on anything crazy. Especially, plus these little food items that they're sometimes carrying help sustain us. Since, like I said, our food stock at home has been better. Alright? It's been better. I'm not really prioritizing looting food right now. I'm prioritizing other things like power. Because yeah, if I want to start storing things like meat, it's gonna we're gonna need that power for refrigeration. Which of course I'm gonna want to start storing crops and meat long term. We don't want to be living off of Funyuns and Pringles for the rest of our life. That's a quick path to post-apocalyptic diabetes. Whiffing the shots because this thing is ever so slightly shorter. The sickle is still a good weapon. I'm just not used to its range. It's also wearing out pretty quick, so that's great. But this axe is almost done skis. And we're exerted. Moderate exertion. So that's when we just pull back, take a little break. A little break from the violence. Union mandated violence break. It's a break from the violence, not a break for violence. Go ahead and... Why did we bring the fishing book with us? Oopsie. That's weight I didn't need to bring. We'll eat half the remaining flamin' hot Cheetos. Yep, there we go. Stabilize our weight a little bit. Get some of those much needed calories. I think we can go back and clear out a few more. Hello, sir. Goodbye. Man's had a sharpened screwdriver on it. A real prison shank kinda weapon. Oh yeah, look at the carnage. Yeah, just for while we're here, we could see if we can get into anything good at the police station right now. I doubt it. I'm gonna have to come back here with a sledgehammer and break down the armory doors. But yeah, it's worth a little bit of a goosey gander. All right. Stop the fence. Take a gander inside. Is this an armored door? No, it's not. Is it unlocked? It is. Now, can't really get into any of the super good stuff here. At the moment. Double check the locker room here. Yeah, nothing. Oh shit. Ow, ow, ow. Scratched. Bandage. We're fine. Just a scratch. It's just a scratch. We're fine. Just a scratch. We're fine. We're in pain, but we're fine. Here, have a juice box. Make it all better. Okay, there's a 1 in 4 chance that we're not fine, but I'll take those odds. Hello, officer? Oh, hey. I need to take that skill book that's in the trash. Five 9mm rounds and a PR-24 baton. Those batons are actually pretty decent. Zombie eating another zombie over there. Gotta be. Yep. Knew it. That's why audio is so important in this game. You can get a general idea of where things are at. Where the threats are at. Okay, I've angered the locals. I've angered the locals. It's crowbar time. Fucking attack. More beta blockers to block those beta thoughts like panic. I know that's not why they're called that, but it's funnier that way. Beta blockers, they stop you from being beta. Peanuts. God. Come on. Damn locals. Some places you go, the locals are the worst. The hell did you materialize from? Fee, fi, fo, fum. Whose ass crack you spawned from? Easy peasy. Take a few of the good old circle checks. And once again, the eternal question, where did I park? Where in the hell did I park? Come on. Come on. There's room for all of you over here. Don't need to crowd. There we go. I forgot where I parked. It's like every time I go to the grocery store. No, I'm pretty sure I parked down here. It's just funnier that way. It's just funnier. Let's actually GTFO. Yep, parked over here. I meant to say over by the video store. My directions are getting all flipped and scrambled here. Too much brain rot. I'm caught in the brain worm. I got worms in my brain. Excuse me, this is private property. Yeah, you too. That means you too. This is private property. Gonna have to ask you to leave. Alright then. Alrighty. I haven't looted the diner. There's probably not much in there for me considering the power's off. So anything they had in there is probably rotted, unless they got some canned food in there somewhere. Jesus, somebody left the back door open. Yeah, none of that shit's gonna be any good. Salami. It's rotten. I'll take that coffee. Can make some coffee. Yeah, they don't have like a storage room in the back or anything. This place is a bust. Oh hey, I found some coffee. Y'all want some coffee? I just made coffee. Who wants coffee? Who wants coffee? Alright. Shouldn't be any more stragglers this way. But before we head back to the ranch, aka the tower, I'm gonna go ahead and dip back up this road. Oh, woohoo! Saved the last second. It's the driving skills, man. All right, pop back up here and maybe schwack a few more up here. So we're clearing out multiple looting paths for ourselves later on. Oh, hello. Oh, sir, you alright? Standing in the middle of the highway, middle of the day. Almost hit you. Alright. So be it. You get to perish on the side of the road. Some of the ones that I attracted last time are kind of filtering their way through here. Excuse me. Pardon me. Yeah, well, you know, this is where I bust out the serious axe for serious axe problems. Dude, if I don't stop with the puns, I'm gonna drive all of y'all away. Oh lordy. I got tons of nails already, but I do use them quite a bit, so. Oh, hey, a couple more takers. I'm glad to filter some of these away from where I originally found them because ooh, that axe is about to break. We'll get back in the car real quick before I get on the map to show what I'm talking about. And I'm going up to like the shipping company, the gas station. There's a little military camp in there, but I haven't gotten into that yet. This whole area was just packed with zombies, so the more that I thin them out, the better as well. Hello? 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 times come. Whether you realize it or not. This Moldraw's my turf now. Damn it, alright. Nope, nope. Alright, please. Orderly, you know, line, yada yada yada. Oh, there's only one of you. Doesn't matter. Come on up. Batter up. Alright. Saw another couple down here, but don't want to stay out too much longer. We're hungry. Aggro a few of them. Kind of back over here in the little abattoir that I've created. And polish them off. Alright, come on, one and all. One and all, big and small, I'll take them all. Not gonna eat me today, boys. One coming from behind. There we go. Let's get the hell out of here. And have a smoke at the same time. We need to get home and treat that wound, disinfect it. We need to go ahead and disinfect that wound. Plus, we're burning daylight. With it still being late May, the sun isn't staying out as quite as late as it will later in the year, or later in the summer a little bit, maybe. It's 5:30 and it's already started getting a little darker. Let's go ahead and take a painkiller. Go ahead and disinfect this. We'll bandage it up with a actual bandage, or that is clean. Clean the other bandage. Put them back in our fanny pack. Look at something to eat. Oh yeah, we actually lost some weight. Not great, but we are still in a position where we can do something about that. And it's not like we're going into the underweight category or anything. We're just right on the cusp. We're still right on the cusp of actually being overweight. Alright, so we'll read a little bit on this book, and then we'll probably eat a little bit more before he calls it a night here. And then it's back to the slaughter. I gotta get into that storage place if I want to have long-term power in this place. Alright, let's go ahead and have you eat half a can of Pringles. We'll eat the rest in the morning. He's going to sleep way early, so probably wake up pretty early too. Yeah, 4:50 in the morning. Alright, go ahead and eat half of what's left of those Pringles. I gotta change out that bandage again. And bandage her up. And let's go clean the bandage. Put all that back in the fanny pack. Now let's get back to reading about fishing. We gotta get back to reading about fishing. Alright. Oh yeah, we're knocking this book out, man. Knocking this book out today. Union mandated smoke break. Union mandated smoke break. Oof. Jeez, my back is feeling stiff today. Oof. I don't know if y'all could hear that. That solid back crack there. Finish this book up, throw it in the fireplace. Eat another little snack, another little snacky poo, and then fishing one. I haven't read that DIY Crafting for Idiots one yet. And then, you know, I got these peanuts. We'll eat some of the peanuts. I should probably throw a lot of this stuff in storage for now. Before we get going back out there. Save me the weight. Alright, ammo. Wow, a whole 5 9mm rounds and 5 shotgun shells. Woohoo. But the big thing is that Benelli shotgun. That's going to be gigantic. That's going to be huge. Once I have more than, let's see, 3 boxes of shotgun shells. So I got more than that. It's gonna be over for these zombies. I'm gonna be having a little shotgun party. A little shotgun party. Alright, put the nails and screws, the book, all that stuff away. I'm gonna read that later because it's nothing. Yeah, me too, lady. It's nothing that is like an immediate need for me to read. Oh, I need to put those watches in my electronics storage box. I'll disassemble all those later. We can eat the rest of those peanuts too. Try and keep our weight up. Try and keep our weight up. Right around 83, 84 is where we want to keep our weight at. now, I'm just gonna throw these beta blockers in here. I'll throw the coffee and the mug in here with our cooking equipment and seasonings and such. And that extra lighter. So I think the lighter I got right now, yeah, that one's about toast, but I've got an extra one in here. So we can just go ahead and throw that extra lighter in here with the others. Alright. Excellent. Actually, since we finished the fishing book, let's go ahead and watch one more of the fishing VHS tapes. Let me turn on make sure the generator's on and everything. Just get that fishing skill up more. So we'll go ahead and remove the old one. Put seasonal fishing in there. Go ahead and have a sit. Turn that on and press play. And while that is playing, I will go ahead and go. I will go and use the restroom. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion was spent to tackle some of the worst problems in developing countries, such as poverty, disease, and climate change. As part of the conference, Mr. Clinton agreed to his first one-on-one interview ever on Fox News Sunday. The ground rules were simple. 15 minutes for our sit-down, split evenly between the global initiative and anything else involved in it. As you'll see now in the full, unedited interview. That's not how it turned out. Mr. President, welcome to Fox News Sunday. In a recent issue of the New Yorker, you say, quote, I'm 60 years old and I've damn near died, and I'm worried about how many lives I can save before I do die. Is that... once I looked at this, and I'll give you much more intelligence. Once I looked at the economic data, the new data after I won the election, I realized that I would have to work much harder to reduce the deficit, and therefore I would have less money in my first year to invest in things I want to invest in. So what is it that you can do as a former president? So what you can do as a former president is you don't have a wide range of power, so you have to concentrate on fewer things, but you are less at the mercy of unfolding events. So if I say, look, we're going to work on economic empowerment for people and fighting AIDS and other diseases and trying to bridge the religious and political differences between people and trying to to deal with 9/11, but once it happened, it wasn't as if we had an option. Once I looked at that, and now I'll give you much more mundane example. Once I looked at the economic data, the new data after I won the election, I realized that I would have to work much harder to reduce the deficit, and therefore would have less money in my first year to invest in things I wanted to invest in.
So what is it that you can do as a former president?
So what you can do as a former president is you don't have the wide range of powers, so you have to concentrate on fewer things, but you are less at the mercy of unfolding events. So if I say, look, we're going to work on the economic empowerment of poor people and fighting AIDS and other diseases and trying to bridge the religious and political differences between people and trying to, avoid the worst calamities of climate change and hopefully revitalize the economy in the process. I think trying to bridge the religious and political differences between people and trying to, avoid the worst calamities of climate change and hopefully revitalize the economy in the process. I can actually do that. I mean, because tomorrow when I get up, if there's a bad headline in the paper, it's President Bush's responsibility, not mine. That's the job of being a former president. And it is true that if you live long enough and you really have great discipline in the way you do this, and you can move them all at once. But you're also more at the mercy of events. That is, President Bush did not run for president to deal with 9/11, but once it happened, it wasn't as if he had an option.